Sometimes having all the evidence that you've made the right decision still leaves you with a little bit of regret. I'm Brian. It's Tuesday, September 2nd. It's day 367 of running or doing something, I don't know, every day. Well, surprise, surprise, I'm out for a jog again today. Mostly just because, I don't know, it's kind of a habit. I won't be running tomorrow, but of course that's contingent on what kind of condition my bike is in. I'll have more information on that, so stay tuned. But for now, we jog. Now, if you watched yesterday's video where I talk about the 1 year anniversary of running and doing push-ups, you'll know that I started the whole thing in Fort Worth, Texas. And I had the thought last week, what if I quick flew down to Fort Worth to recreate that video 1 year later? It sounded like a great idea at first. Flights were not cheap, given that it was last minute and Labor Day weekend. Could have tried to make it work, but ultimately would have been pretty tricky. Decided to nix it, disappointed as I was still. Of course, then this morning, I started seeing reports out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area that there's been major flooding down there this past weekend. It's causing all sorts of travel delays and cancellations and issues for people down there. Bullet dodged, right? In theory, yes, that combined with financial side of it made me think I made the right decision, but I still couldn't help but regret not being down there. And I still felt that way even despite all the flight complications we had flying to and from Europe this summer. Now, I didn't know about the weather going into the weekend down there, but even if I had known about it, financial side would have made more sense. I still would have probably done it. And I mean, I was already pretty close to doing it despite the financial part anyway, but the weather sure shit wasn't going to stop me. As someone who's got no problem taking chances, I like a little bit of adventure, and at the end of the day, I'm all about the story. And I've come to learn about myself that there's always going to be some part of me is going to regret making the quote-unquote right decision, thinking that it's a little bit overrated and boring. I got no choice but to live with it this time. Also, I'm experimenting with new camera angles. Let me know down below if you like them or not. Because the other side of it too is that for the purpose of the story of 1 year anniversary of running and doing push-ups, it would have been a nice full circle moment to film in the same place I filmed on day one, even if that meant being in the middle of a tropical storm running through a flood. So what do you think about us not going to Texas yesterday or this weekend?
I guess after seeing the news, I mean, but I was for it if you wanted to go. I actually didn't even think to look at the weather, honestly.
Which is unusual for you.
It is unusual for me.
But what if we knew about it beforehand?
I mean, if you wanted to go, we were going to go regardless. It may just not have been running with you if it was in a monsoon. So.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
All right, I would have run with you.
There you go. Even with an injured ankle, folks, still would have run with me in a monsoon. In any event, while logic and pragmatism are good things to have for any kind of decision making, it's important not to let them get in the way either. They can help guide you and help you to make a good decision for you, but ultimately it's best not to give them too much power because you get caught in analysis paralysis and never make a decision, or they could prevent you from taking any kind of chance whatsoever, because in the end, nothing is ever certain and you can't let that stop you. So always make good decisions for you, but don't be afraid to take chances either. Sometimes if you don't take a chance, you could wind up regretting not going to Fort Worth and recording your 1 year running anniversary. Don't be like me in that way, kids. With that, see you tomorrow.